All right, guys, I'm sitting here working on the kitchen sink base today, and the sink, the vanity is a bathroom vanity. The sink is kind of like a bar sink, so it's too deep this way. So I called the client, and she said, "Oh, you know what? I was planning on it going sideways anyway." So now the dilemma is, do we put? She's got the hand pump. It's just a basic hand pump. Do we put it on this side, which puts it in the middle of the sink counter base? It puts it in the middle of the counter here. Or do we put it on this side? But if we put it on this side, then the crank handle goes to the outside, and it makes it harder to reach when you're trying to wash your hands. So I actually took several pictures, sent them to the client. That's part of being a builder, is collaborating and ultimately giving her the final decisions. All right, guys, I just got off the phone with her, and we're gonna leave it, we're gonna put it like this with the nozzle kind of to the right hand side of this counter. It is gonna make it, you know, she's gonna have an area here that she's gonna have to work around that faucet, but ultimately I think she made the best decision. I think that's how I would have went as well. So time to cut the cabinet. All right, so the first thing I want to do is measure my opening about 4 times and cut 1 time. So believe I've got the dimensions here. Now I'm going to turn these sideways and get the dimensions from the side here. I'm going to miss those clips there, and I'll measure that, and then I'll have my opening. Cut this bigger so that her little hand pump will fit down in there. Alright guys, I got the drain hole ran. I am waiting on this adapter to hook up to my drain, but I'm going to have to drill her an access so that she can open and close her gray tank. So let's knock it out. Alright guys, so I got the sink drain in. This is the RV drain hose, and I want to take this to this lid here and have a nice little slope just like that. So what I did was, this comes with these containers. It comes with a lid on it. So I drilled a hole in this lid and put this cap on it to hold that tight, and drilled a hole for the opening. So now this will go on here. Just like that. And then this will drain into it. That should work. All right, and now the fresh tank is hooked up to this hose. It goes up to her faucet, and she just has a pump faucet. So that's a pretty basic setup. All right, guys, so I filled up the water, and I've got the gray tank connected, and the faucet itself is leaking, so it got taken off, and I did try to look at it, see if maybe it just needed some tape or something. It's actually in the mechanism, so ordered another one, but the water connection, we're good to go. So this is the only thing I didn't like about it. She's going to have to reach in that little hole there and open up her tank or close her tank, whatever she needs to do. So other than that, we're going to make some doors for this area. I did frame this out yesterday, and I'm going to make 2 doors for it today, and going to make the refrigerator base here. So, and then we'll be ready to anchor this down, put the flooring down. All right, so for the doors on that cabinet, I just got some real thin wood, and I'm putting it just on a piece of a 1/4 inch plywood, and I'm kind of making a simple type shaker door, but it's not as thick. It won't be as heavy, and it's not an area that she's probably going to get into several times a day. She'll, you know, just every now and then. So just a simple door. I'm going to glue these together, and then I'm going to paint them. Alright, so I made this platform last night, and the refrigerator will fit inside of here. This is going to have these legs over here that I'm working on. So I need to paint this. I need to figure out what color I'm going to paint it, and then fill in these holes, and that's ready to go in. Alright guys, you know how much I really liked this liner, but I want to show you something up here in the front. You saw me put the adhesive on that foam strip, that adhesive enhancer, and this just does not want to stay up. Now, I've got to finish this area off anyway, but I've got to bring that out far enough so that it holds this up. So I really like this thing, but this, I have tried to put more adhesive on it, and yeah, so I've definitely got to fix this. So we're going to make a pattern. Much better. That's gonna work. Alright guys, I'm putting some nailers up here so that I'll have something to anchor that board to. I got my trim board ready to go up here. I got it all painted. And what I did was I put tape here because when I put my nails in it, I don't want to hit that screw and I don't want to not hit anything. So I want to put 6 in here because I need that to be able to hold this up securely. So got my trim painted, so we're gonna get that up. All right guys, I got the quarter round up and that looks all right. That's holding that up real nice. All right guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for following along. We'll see you guys on the next video.